everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are taking on our level 20 Thaumaturge quest. Between episodes, I did a few leave quests. Specifically, I did a leave quest in Morby Bay, and I learned you can actually do the leave quests for other grand companies other than your own. So I did a few Maelstrom leave quests, even though I'm in the Twin Adder, which is great that you can do that. You get more rewards from doing the leave quests for your own grand company, but you can do the other grand company's leaves, which is great. Anyways, that did end up giving me a absolutely absurd hat. What the hell is this hat? I think I hate it, actually. It gives me bad vibes for some reason. It gives me very bad vibes. Anyways, Kokobuki, you have a quest for us today. Guildmaster Kokobuki wishes you to learn from the next chapter of Thaumaturgy, the Yawning Abyss. Satora, you're safe. I feared you had fallen victim to the Mage Slayer. Have you not heard of the recent spate of gruesome killings taking place within Ul'dah? I haven't. Each case involves at least one dead Thaumaturge, and every corpse is found bloody, battered, and utterly drained of etheric energy. Ill tidings aside, I am glad to see you alive and glowing with vitality. It is time for you to delve into the final chapter of the Yawning Abyss. Kokoboha, our second youngest sibling, will read to you from the Threat of Perplexity. Alright then, let's go learn from Kokoboha. Wahaha! Greetings, Satora! Are you once more prepared to peruse the pages of power and peril? Then let us begin. The Threat of Perplexity. Ah, how magnificent the daunting power we wield. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our enemies. But what terror descends when from all sides those ranks close? Flames are smothered, ice crushed, and lightning grounded. Know you this threat, and wear you the multitudinous foe. Is the point of this passage readily apparent? It would be most problematic, for example, should you meet this malefic mage slayer and he, or she, proves to be multiple murderers. What a Thaumaturge needs is a courageous companion to accompany her in cases where collective cronies are expected. Now as for your trial, Kokoboha, pray allow me to suggest a practical course for Satora's training. The town is buzzing with the news of yet more slaughtered Thaumaturges, their mutilated bodies found fouling the waters of Nafika's wells. I would have Satora aid me in hunting down the culprit while the trail is yet fresh. Satora may have tolerated your interruption of her trial the last time, Boosie, but you are hardly the henchman she needs to clear such a hazardous hurdle. Your concerns are understandable, brother. If it would allay your fears, I can introduce Satora to a valiant warrior who recently entered my employ. You have secured the services of a stalwart swordsman? Then that would indeed be in line with learning the lesson of the day. Perhaps? Come now, Satora, let us be about our business before Kokoboha has a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you in Nafika's wells. Okay, we all noticed that Boosie's not acting right. Was that Kokobusi? Yeah. I told you about what happened, right? With the urn? Did I not? Did I neglect to mention that? Oh, God. Alright then, off to Nafika's wells, which is going to be fairly close to Horizon. Alright, so Nafika's wells, if you remember, we visited a couple of times, is the river running through the canyon separating the Ul'dah and Scorpion Crossing area from the area where you can find Horizon and Vesper Bay. So, if we want to get down there, well, there's stairs, but I think it's more fun to just jump. That's great. Survived with 1 health. god, that was almost an incredibly stupid decision. In fact, it was incredibly stupid. I think the only reason I survived is because I'm on a chocobo. Anyways, Kokobusi, I am here. Ah, Satora, so good of you to come. My Rogadine friend here is the warrior I mentioned back at the ossuary. Now, there's no time to waste. Why don't you head into the stream and examine the bodies of the slain mages? I would go with you, but with my delicate stomach, I fear I might contaminate the scene. Remember, you're looking for anything that might help us track down this killer. Alright, well, let's go see if we can find some evidence. I assume that soldier will be close behind us, in case there is an attack that we need to fend off. Why are you licking your face? Why Toad be like that? My best guess is probably like to hydrate their skin, but like you could go in the water? Whatever. Alright, nothing from that corpse, nothing too interesting. How about you? Can we learn anything from you? Please do not eat my head, Jesus! I'm not a snack. There are a lot of corpses around here, wow. Alright, well, let's go see what Kokobusi makes of this. I don't know if we found much, but... Alright, Kokobusi, and I think at this point it might be wise to eat some food. Honestly, I should have done it earlier just in case we got attacked while examining the corpses, but we're probably going to hit a fight sooner or later. Did you uncover anything incriminating? I found a scepter, I found a shredded tome, and I found a bloody bracelet. Hee hee, the blood is yet slick to the touch. The slaughter must have been recent indeed. The villain may yet lurk nearby. Return to the creek where the bodies lay and linger for a time. I dare say your aura, saturated as it is with enticing etheric energy, will lure the Mage Slayer into the open. Have courage, Satora, our burly companion says, ready to leap at your aid. Leap to your aid. I sure wonder what is happening here. I wonder if the game could be any more blatant with what is happening with this quest line. Alright, let's go hang out and see if we can lure out this so-called Mage Slayer. Offer yourself as bait as the objective. Oh, I hate that. Alright, well, no Mage Slayer, but we do have an imp, and the swordsman is here to assist. Thank you for being a tank for me. I'm not the biggest fan of the way that the brothers describe tanks as basically being meat shields, but they're not entirely wrong. It's just kind of a callous way to say it, which also fits in very well with how they just are. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back to fire. There are 3 of these dang imps. These 2 are seemingly ordinary. Okay, what's the truth? If they're only seemingly ordinary, what's the truth about them? Oh dear, the swordsman is not doing well. We need a healer, don't we? Oh crap. Wasn't paying attention. That was on me. Yeah, as I believe I've mentioned before, I don't play as Thaumaturge or Black Mage very often, so if I'm not the best at playing this, I apologize. I'm trying. It's just not my style. Okay, you hang in there, swordsman. Alright, you enjoy your payment, I suppose. You did earn it. Thank you so much for acting as tank for me. If you took that much damage, I can't imagine how much trouble I would have been in. Alright, as we're hiking back, I want to check. Do we have anything with Max Spirit Bond by chance? Probably not. The brand new ring is getting really close. But that's about it. Note to self, don't try and read menus while you are riding a chocobo, you will crash into things. That's also why you don't text and drive. Alright, Kokobushi, I return. It seems your partnership with our hired blade went splendidly. It is unfortunate, though, that one of the imps was able to flutter away. Oh, did you not notice? You wouldn't wish to report to Kokoboha with your trial but half finished, would you? Of course not. I'm afraid, however, that the Rogadine has already collected his recompense and departed for the nearest alehouse. What to do, what to do? Surely a thaumaturge of your caliber can handle a single imp, yes? If I'm not mistaken, it fled into that little cave over there. Hurry now before it slips away into some hidden nook or cranny. I sure wonder what's happening with this quest line. Like, seriously, there's no way Satora hasn't figured this out, right? Right? But sure, we'll keep playing along. That is not Kokobushi. Well, it is Kokobushi, but a Kokobushi possessed by the Voidson that had escaped from Mormo's urn. It was feeding on the etheric energy of all those slain thaumaturges. And you, my dear mono-rich Satora, were to be next! I would have wanted to absorb your delicious power since the moment we met. A pity. This has been such an amusing charade. However, did you see through it? You're not subtle. I am Kokobushi's brother. How could I not? It is time I destroyed you, Mormo, and put a stop to these sinister killings. As the eldest, I must take responsibility for my family's misadventures. A coward like you? Destroy me? Your opening strike should have pierced my heart, but instead you aimed for the knife! Fear stays your hand. Fear that slaying me will also slay your sibling. Poor spineless thaumaturge. I shall, however, leave you with a pleasant thought. It was Kokobushi's fervent wish to amass this power. He craved the arcane strength to stand beside his brothers as an equal. What a shame that he must now stand against you. It pains me to admit, but there is some truth to that creature's words. I surrendered the perfect opportunity to end this. I have betrayed my own teachings. Okay, but Buki, you are clearly aware that there is kind of some nuance to the situation, some context. Teachings can only do so much when it comes to real-world application. Return to the ossuary and report the completion of your trial, Satora. I will remain here for a time and gather my thoughts. I'm sorry, Buki. Hang in there. We'll figure this out. The plot twist! To end all plot twists, no one could have ever seen it coming. Kokobushi was possessed? When the void scent flew into Kokobushi's mouth? I never ever could have seen it coming. Wow, all the strange mannerisms he suddenly picked up out of nowhere. Oh, there wasn't a single hint at all. Alright, I'll meet you back at the Thaumaturge's Guild. Obviously it wasn't supposed to be a surprise. Alright, Kokoboha, I return, my training is complete, and things are not really looking good. I feel like I should let Buki be the one to tell you the news, though. This is kind of a family matter, I suspect. Satora, Kokobuki has advised me of your adventures. It seems the Mage Slayer slithered away, but your stint with the Swordsman was nonetheless successful. Consider this chapter complete. Your time with our Tome of Teachings is at an end. Well, to be absolutely accurate, there is an addendum with additional advice, but Kokobuki considers it extracurricular. Even I dare not delve into those diabolical depths. I do not yet deign to die, you understand. Fair enough. So you didn't tell them. I've yet to inform my brothers of Kokobusi's misfortune. I've yet to reconcile the maelstrom within my own mind. The most fundamental lessons of thaumaturgy demanded I slay the creature where it stood. It was the most opportune moment to strike, minimal risk and victory all but assured. How many more will suffer from my hesitation and my cowardice? It will likely be some time, however, before Mormo resurfaces to kill again. Now that we have uncovered the deception, the Void Scent will seek a new hunting ground where Kokobusi's face is unknown. And though the respite may be brief, I must devote this time to considering my next course of action. Pray leave me to my musings, Satora. If there's anything I can do at all to help you with this, it's definitely a bit of a catastrophe. I am more than happy to help where I can. Alright then. With that complete, let's finish off today with the hunting log. Alright, since we're already in Thanalan, I figured it would be best if we start with the Western Thanalan targets, with the ones up by Vesper Bay. Let's see, we've got Yarzon Scavengers and Laughing Toads, and I believe that's it for the Thanalan area. After that, we can take care of a few in Upper Lenosia, which is going to be the Forest Yarzon, and let me guess. No! We don't have them this time. I'm surprised there are no stone shells this time. Alright, fair enough. So yeah, we'll take care of the 2 targets here, then we'll head on to Upper Lenosia for the Forest Yarzon, and then the rest will be in the Shroud. I think for the most part, not all, but most of our hunting log targets are generally going to kind of follow the path we take through the main story. So it should at least be a little bit easier to follow the hunting log without needing to jump all over the place in the near future. Though it'd be probably better if I did hunting log like with the main story. It would match up a little bit better. But oh well, I'm not doing that. We're doing it with the quests, not with... or with the class quest, not with the main story. Alright, looks like that's all we needed to hunt for the Yarzon. So next are the frogs. We've got Giggling Gigantoads and Laughing Toads. Laughing Toads, we can probably get those independently over here. Just gotta fight a few of you. Oh god. And gotcha. Okay, how many total is it we need to fight? 4 total. Got it. So we're gonna be here just a little bit hunting toads. Crap. Why do you love using your tongue on me so much? It's gross. Okay, that's 2 down, 2 to go. Can we get you without pissing off the Gigantoad? We can try. Oh god! Oh god! Yep, no, this is a catastrophe. Let's do this. Alright, Toads, time for one of you to die and the other one to leave me alone. And flee! Okay, that should be number 3. Oh god, okay, fleeing seems to be actually backfiring on me. Please? 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 There we go. Okay, one more toad and we'll be good to head on to Upper Lenosia. Are there just the 3 laughing toads and then the rest are gigantoads? There might be a laughing toad. Oh, you know what? I think I see a laughing toad way there in the back, but... yeah, that's surrounded by gigantoads, so this could end up being an issue. Oh, there's a couple back there. Alright, in that case, we'll start from here. You're gonna try and draw me in when I'd rather draw you into me. Okay, the Gigantoad is not pissed. So that's good. You just come this way. And we're good. Alright then, next up, Upper Lenosia. Alright, the forest Yarzon we are looking for can be found up to the north. We have fought them before. We're just gonna head up north, past the docks where the stone shells are. Ignore the wild wolf. Normally I go left to get to where the forest Yarzons are, but let's head right this time. Because actually we can see them right over there. Yeah, this path will lead all the way around to Fool's Falls, so this is probably the more intended path. We've been taking the back roads. Anyways, we need to fight, I think it was 4 forest Yarzon. This won't be too bad at all. They're nice and easy. Barely doing anything to us. Even though they are at the same level as us, you'd expect them to be a little bit more powerful, but oh well. Guess they do have to be easy enough for a person to solo. Okay. Yep, Thunder finished you off. So let's work on the last one. And then, I believe next up we're going to be heading on to the East Shroud. I don't think we have any targets in the North Shroud, so East Shroud it is. Alright, we have a lot of targets over here in East Shroud, and then the rest are in South Shroud, so we're about to have a real quick time of the rest of the hunting log. Our first target, I believe, is going to be in the Bramble Patch, specifically in this little clearing. We should be able to find 2 of our targets, in fact, up there. We are looking for Jumping Gigas and Glowflies. I believe it's 4 Jumping Gigas, 2 Glowflies is what's written in the notes. Though the notes is basically a 100% checklist that someone else maintains, and I've definitely found several issues with it, several typos and other mistakes. Pretty sure I should report those typos and mistakes that I find to the maintainer for the spreadsheet, because there's a lot to keep track of and it's not too surprising, those mistakes. But yeah, let's see. Jumping Gigas are right here, and I see Glowflies as well, so beautiful. We'll be able to take both sets down, no problem. Alright, here's Jumping Giga number 2, and we'll grab a Glowfly while we're at it. I think 2 enemies might be the upper limit for Thaumaturge though, so let's try and be careful. Okay, back to ice. And let's get the Glowfly. Okay. Glowfly 1 down, Jumping Giga 2 down. You're not who I want to fight at all. Let's go for our next Glowfly. Ooh, I probably should have given myself a little bit more time for my health to recover, but it's fine. Okay, I believe that should be the last Glowfly. Yes. Give it just a moment so we can heal, and then we'll take on our next Giga. Alright, that should be good. And one more? Dang, did we take like no damage from that Giga? That went well. That went very well. There we go. That should be Hunting Log 24 done. Awesome. And real quick, I want to check something. That is still at 99%. What the heck? What is stopping you from filling up to 100%? Alright, so our next target here in the East Shroud, let's see. Looks like it's just overgrown ivies next, so that's going to be off to the far southeast over by Castrum Oriens, where we found Biggs and Wedge when we joined the Twin Adders. Alright, let's get out of the bramble patch so we're not getting lost up here. Oh my god, is that the Cruise Chaser mount? Oh, I think it is. No, it's not. No, I think the Cruise Chaser mount's a bit different. But it looked just enough like it from a distance that I thought it was, and that is a good mount. Alright, we got plenty of overgrown ivies here. For a Fate, even. Don't know if I'm going to finish the Fate, but sure, we can at least use this to help us fill out our hunting log. We need to hunt 4 overgrown ivies in total. The Wood Whalers and the God's Quiver are definitely being a surprisingly big help here. Several of these overgrown ivies are taking a good chunk of damage before I even get to them, which is nice. I mean, they're definitely nowhere near as fast or as good as a player, but they are definitely helping. Let's hope they continue helping without dying. Okay, looks like we are done with this part of the hunting log. No more overgrown ivies are showing up as targets. I don't want to stay here and finish the Fate, honestly. I don't care about the Ivy League. So we'll finish you off, and then we'll head on to South Shroud, where our last targets can be found. Alright, over by Buscaron's Druthers, we need to fight a couple of Ked traps, and I do believe it is just a couple, so we'll grab both of you with lightning, and then we'll focus one at a time. This shouldn't be too bad, only level 22. And killing these two off should fill in another entry on our hunting log. Should fill in the level 21 entry. Alright, there we go. Ked traps are down. Next up is going to be, we have Barkefs and River Yarzons. I think both fairly close to each other. I know the Barkefs are over here south of Buscaron's Druthers. The River Yarzons actually might be more to the east, more in that area, so I actually kind of went past them in that case. Let's stay on the main road, not get lost. Oh well, we will come to the Yarzons soon enough. But first, Barkefs. I believe we need to hunt just 2 of you. Oh, I didn't get out of that in time? Come on. That's rude. Alright, there we go. F's down. That fills in hunting log level 23. Now for the River Yarzons. And yeah, I think those are further to the east. Those are at, looks like 24, 21? So 24, 21. Yeah, they're in the river by Quarry Mill. God dang it. I did go past them. Oh well. Let's go ahead and hike on back and we can hunt them down. Alright, back near Quarry Mill. Let's check out the river just south of the main town, the main settlement, and there's our River Yarzon. Think we need to fight 4 of them? I see 3. There's probably another one lurking somewhere, or we'll have to wait for a respawn. Oh well, not a big deal. Okay, over to you. And then we definitely gotta let ourselves heal after this. Ooh, 2 yard zones at a time might be actually a little much. Just a little much. We took a bit more of a beating than I would have liked. Okay, real quick, while we're waiting to heal, and while we're waiting for more to spawn, hopefully. Seriously, what is with you? I am not getting any spirit bond from these items. They're being stubborn. Alright, one more river Yarzon will clear out the hunting log for the day. Where can I find you? There we go, there's one. I was worried for a moment there. Okay, now we can switch back to fire and go for it. Finish you off. And our hunting log is clear for the day. Awesome. Bumping us to level 24 even. Very good. Okay, seriously. Please. No. Why? Why are you like this? Oh well. It's fine. We'll get that last bit of spirit bond eventually. I was really hoping to get some materia for my Thaumaturge. Oh well. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV then, since we have finished off our hunting log through level 25 as Thaumaturge, it's time to head back to Little Solace and continue our investigations. This time, however, we need to figure out not how to meet with the Sylphs, but why they seem to hate us so suddenly. I'll see everyone next time for that.